Hello there, I'm AJ PuzzleFerret, and welcome back to Heroes Siege Season 6, where we are playing the Necromancer Deathy. And I have literally just, changed his stats from magic or energy to strength, because I think that the synergies are pretty useless at the moment, and as such I've changed it to strength because that's taken me from 4 to something damage, 4 to 5 damage or something like that, to 11 to 14 damage, and that's pretty decent, an extra. And whilst I'm here, I might as well pick up these quests. She wants feather party. She wants feathers? How interesting. Okay, fair enough. And the pumpkin wants candy. So, feathers and candy. But we are in the Crystal Village. So let's get into the Crystal Village.
Don't go towards the light. Come to me instead.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Come to the Necromancer instead of the light. Because the Necromancer has good use of you. Can't I summon another? That's more like it. I think I probably ran out of energy or mana, but I'll deal with that by getting items that have energy on them rather than putting stuff in from my stats. Deal with the minions. And it is definitely, without a doubt, worthwhile picking up any relic that you can now, because I do believe that the relics are quite a boost to your abilities when enemies have like 1 or 2 or 14 or so life. So at the beginning, relics, just pick up all of the relics you can. Hello there, skeletons. And they've quite clearly changed a lot in this ice level. The whole thing's got a new purple look, which I highly approve of. Being that purple's one of my favourite colours, I really don't mind if they make everything more purple. Nice. Okay, so we're level 11. And my skeletons are doing quite nicely. And I am so pleased that I put those points into the strength to get... Hang on. What are all these chickens about? Is that where I'm getting the feathers from? It is, isn't it? How many have I got now? 12. Interesting. Is that a set of feathers? Yes! Feathers! Give me more feathers! I want to complete that quest. And candy, right? We're looking for candy as well. I've not seen any candy yet. Or have I? No, I haven't seen any candy yet. That's a surprise. I would have thought we'd have had loads of candy. Oh, and the potions. You only pick up the potions if you actually pick up the potions now, which is a massive plus, because I don't know how many times I've been murdered by accidentally picking up a potion when I didn't want to. Cool. More feathers. Where's all me candy? I don't know why it's not giving me candy. It seemed yesterday when I was having a muck around with it, it was throwing candy at me like mad. Now, not a bit of candy to be seen. More feathers. I like that the quest beams that tell you when you've got something on the floor, they're all over the place, but you can't really see them in the ice level. I could go and get the boss. We're already at boss stage. This Necromancer feels quite powerful. I didn't think he was that powerful before. Maybe in the early game he's quite powerful, and maybe in the later game he gets a little bit less powerful, I don't know. We shall see when we level up our Necromancer much more. I still need to get to level 12 before I can get to the next set of skills though. Nobody can defeat my army. Not you, boss. Funny, he's still charging. He was still charging despite the fact he was already dead. Okay, I'm not going to get that relic. That's one of the relics that I do not advise you to get, because it sort of pauses everything on the screen, but it also makes it so that you can't see anything, which is very inconvenient. Alright.
Perhaps it is best I leave you to rot.
Don't leave them, any of them to rot, Necromancer. We need the corpses. Ooh, more chickens. I want to grab some chickens. It's terribly wasteful, though, grabbing chickens just for the chicken feathers and not for any of the rest of the chicken. Poor little things. I like chickens, they're cute. In fact, there's all sorts of various types of cute chickens. I like the ones with the big furry feet, where all of the feathers are sort of surrounding their feet. It's quite cute. I don't think I could ever keep a chicken though, because obviously chickens do that thing that so many animals do. They poo. And I would not be up for cleaning chicken poo. That is not something I would like to do. Alright. We're nearly level 12. I'm quite looking forward to level 12. I don't know how many points I've saved up so that I can actually spend some points at level 12, but hopefully enough so that we can actually see the 2 new skills that we can get. And see how effective they are, if they're effective. I could do with some more skills that sort of use my main attack a bit, I think, because my main attack is reasonable at the moment. I don't know how powerful it's going to be later. Again, all the time, I don't know how powerful it's going to be later. Boss time. Are we okay for this boss? Ooh, hello. Gold chest. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Cool. What are you? Oh, it's the slime. Well, I think you've had it, slime. Yes. Uh-oh. Find a spot that's safe. Stay in it until it stops firing at me. A wizard hat! If I remember rightly, the wizard hat gives you all of your energy back. Considering I'm mostly only spending energy to bring skeletons into existence at the moment, I don't know how much use that is. I'm definitely going to do missions. Missions give you loads of experience at this stage. So there's a treasure somewhere. Cool. Always up for finding treasure. It's a very fun thing to do. Searching for treasure, not so much. That's the necromancer's comment in Diablo 2 when you go into the tower. There's a tower, and it's full of treasure on the bottom, and he says something along the lines of that searching for treasure is not so good, but finding treasure is good. Yes, and it is. I've never found a treasure in my life, not once. Well, I found a note on the floor once. It was about £20 or something, so that's like what, 22 or $25, I don't know. That was quite nice. I do approve of that, but strictly speaking, I should probably have found somebody who owned it, but there was nobody. There was absolutely nobody around. So when in total doubt, finders keepers rules go and apply. Right. We are actually level 12 now, aren't we? I just need to stop things from shooting me from above so that I can get into my skills menu and actually do something about it. Right. Let's go. Let's see. What do we got? We have Summoning Mastery. Boosts Necromancer's summoned minions' health and damage. Boosts by 2%. 2% of 39? Okay, fair enough. I need it anyway to get to this one. Homing Wisp. Gives Necromancer's attack a chance to summon a Homing Wisp. Now that might be once I've... I mean, at the moment it says 17% chance and it says 17% chance in the second level, which means that it might actually be capped at 17. Okay, let's put all points into strength because I need that strength, and I can always change it later. Aye, aye. Oh, we didn't complete David's quest. Thankfully, quests tend to go from one thing to the next, so I should be okay. I should be able to complete it in the next level. And we do actually have. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Oh, that's just another thing that's going to follow me around. Okay, fair enough. I could do with going back to town and handing in the previous quests for the
None
lady.
can escape death's
I say lady, she's a witch. But yes, Lady Witch. Okay, let's go back to town and give her that load of feathers. Hey, witch lady, I got your feathers. Ooh, thank you. That's good. Anything else? Any other quests? No? No, nothing? You just wanted the feathers, that's it. Okay, why can't I find those candies? I reckon the candies might be in Act 1, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be dropping them in Act 2. Snowy
You have
Mountain.
seen your last dawn.
Okay, so 17% chance for a homing wisp. There, I saw one. Did you see it? Oops, all of my skeletons disappeared. I don't know why they disappeared. Surely they should have stayed from town, but they didn't by the looks of it. Come on with the homing wisps. Bring me a homing wisp. I can't see the homing wisps because... Oh, I can see just a few that fired there. It's difficult to see because I'm getting quite close to the enemies. So, because I'm trying to get my my minions to actually attack the right thing. Go on, get to it, minions. Good. I love necromancers. I played the necromancer in Diablo 2, as you may have guessed from my previous mention. I just like the way that they can... all sorts of builds where you've got little critters following you around. I like the way that you can just stand back and let your critters do it, because that's cool. I don't know if it's going to work all the way through, though, because I have a feeling that later on I might find that there's too many enemies and it's all difficult. But we shall see! I'm quite looking forward to finding out what death's like with little minions. I hope that he doesn't just murder all of my little critters immediately and leave me with nothing but my main attack to attack him with. Because if he does, that's not going to be nice at all. Okay, let's go do the boss. Because we're nearly there. So, boss. I'm picking up everything at the moment. Most armor and stuff really doesn't do much at the moment. They have 404 life. That's really a lot of life. I mean, their life's virtually not moving. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, it's okay. Thankfully, they killed him right at the right moment. I thought he was going to murder me there. Alright, next level. I wonder if that witch has got a quest yet. The Glacial Trail. This is it. This is the level before the boss. As soon as this is finished, we get to see what we're like, what Deathy's like against death. Is Deathy going to be able to handle death? Or is death going to crush us like a bug? It wouldn't surprise me if death crushed me like a bug. Certain characters have lots of difficulty with death, but I heard that death's also been nerfed. So, although this character too has been nerfed like mad, death's been nerfed as well. So hopefully, the two nerfings will have cancelled each other out with a bit of luck, and will be reasonably powerful against death. That's my guess. That's my hope, anyway. Plus, spending points in... oh, we're level 14 now. I don't think I've touched leveling since level 12, have I? Spending points in strength is a great way to go at the beginning. It really is. So let's get some more points in strength. Great. We do more damage. And I don't think I'm going to spend it in that. I don't know about that either. At least it's going up by a percentage. Let's spend points in, I think, just basically in the minions. The minions seem to be, they are really good. mean, that's a lot of life. I guess the enemies have got like 50 something life at this stage, whereas my minions have got 404 life, which is totally ridiculous. But good. Obviously, the more life for my minions, the better. I just don't want them dying. I do wonder where I'm going to get. Oh hello. Where I'm going to get corpses from later. I think there's a skill that drops corpses. I don't know. Because I wouldn't like a place like bosses where you just can't find corpses. I guess some the bosses do tend to summon something that allows you to get corpses, but at the same time, that means you waiting until you can get them. Come on then, Death. What have you got? Are you actually going to be a complete nightmare, or are you going to be easy? Uh-oh. Stay out of that thing's way. Why isn't he firing loads of skulls at me? Wow. Oh, he was incredibly easy compared to how he usually is. Yeah, Death is usually much more deathy than that. I am free, and now it's time to die, Death. Just a second. There. Ah, beat that. Ah. One very, very dead Death. And loads of weapons to choose from. Let's see. Just seeing if the arena's got anything different to it. I don't know if it has. I don't think it has. I've not spotted any differences to it. Straight on! Bye, Death. Bye.
You have served
okay. This place that I never pronounce because I can't. So let's not bother. So many times in games I find that there's loads of things that there's no way on earth that I can pronounce their names. End up coming out with something completely rubbish. Yeah, Moss Arthim. 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 That. I think that's it. I think I should get points for that. Pronouncing something like that? Oh dear. Freezing is definitely something that I have a massive fear of. Another thing that they've changed in this is they have apparently removed the almost instant doom thing. I will believe that when I see it, because I don't know how many times I've died from instant death of some sort of red shot of doom. But apparently it's not a thing anymore. We shall see. We shall see. If it's not a thing anymore, then not torment. I'm thinking Diablo again. What do they call it? Toxic. Toxic mode should be much easier with the lack of the instant doom skill. Right, who have we got today? Come on, boss. I've got some skeletons to introduce you to. The Eye, who is almost instantly dead again. Yeah. Awesome. I like going through normal mode. It makes you feel good about the game. It really does, because you don't get any of the frustration of not being very good at it, which I can get quite regularly because I'm not very good at it.
A pitiful end to a pitiful.
None of the frustration of that. Because at the moment, I am all powerful as a necromancer. Eat. That is a lot of purple sludge. Cool. Dry hills. We're powering along with this necromancer. I'd usually have run out of time by the time I got here. I think spending all of those points in his basic attack was points well spent. Right. We're almost ready for a boss already. I'm so looking forward to being back in the wormholes with a new character. Trying out the wormholes as the Necromancer, that should be quite interesting. Okay. So close to boss time. So close to boss time. But I've still not found David's chest. I bet it's on the map. Is it on the map? What's this? That's it, isn't it? It's there. X marks the spot. Dig up that treasure. That's not a treasure. That was a useless treasure, David. Your treasure was rubbish. A lot of things have got secret abilities or secret things now. So I don't know what they do until they do it. If they do it. I've got so many things following me. Get him! Get him! Igor! Kill him! Uh-oh, what's that? Freezy. That's good. Awesome. Ah, heck! Even afterwards he freezes me. Okay. Get that weapon. It might be useful. Right! Well, I'm all out of time. So, we shall do... What's this thing out of the dry hills? We shall do the... Ah, heck, it's another thing I can't pronounce. No, it's the same thing I can't pronounce. Moss Arthim Desert. We shall do the Moss Arthim Desert in the next episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.